Hey guys, Trucker Randy here and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator. Now, before we start, a few apologies for this week. I had some problems at work. I ended up moving to a night shift, working through the night from 9 PM through till whenever. So I've been trying to sleep in the day so I can get enough sleep for work at night. At the same time, the two videos that I released had some copyright infringements due to music in the background. So I do apologise on the content side this week. That's why I released two on the one day, and yesterday the one that I uploaded did get taken down due to copyright. Not a problem, I'm taking the music out, I'll put it back up. So today we're going to do a very quick, well not very quick, we're going to do a restoration. I haven't decided which car we're going to do yet, so we'll dive into this straight away, and then I will give you an idea of what to expect from the channel for the rest of the week. Oh, it's been crazy this week. So, today last episode, we ran round and bought 4 or 5 cars, of which 2 were Katsumotos. One, I believe, was a Challenger. Could be wrong. No, not a Challenger. Actually, yes, I think it was a Challenger. We've got our Smith 1500, and what was the last one? The GT? Was it a GT? There you go. That's the last one. So we also bought a DC Typhoon. So, which project shall we work on today? I think we should head over to... I want to do a dual episode with the Katsus. Basically, what I want to do with the Katsumotos is, if we go to the shop, I want to build a tuner style car, if you like. So, let's have a look. Katsumoto. Might even do this today, actually. What should we do? What should we do, guys? Do we get another charger build? Do we finally finish this? Well, do we finally start the Smith? Or do we head on to one of the... I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to do... Not this one. I want to do this one. So we need to have a little shuffle around here. This one is a X-Tech, which is basically what VTEC. So this one's 189 horsepower as standard. This one is 108 horsepower as standard. So we are going to put this one excuse me, we're going to put this one onto our ramp, but to do so we need to create some space. So if we move this to paint, no, that was parking, but yep, that's fine, that's not a problem, we can go and get that back. We can use ramp A for this. Like I said, guys, this one is going to be modified engine and tuning parts. So what I mean by this is, so that's obviously going to be the modified body parts. No, this is for the downloadable cars. Where's the one I'm looking for? Boost power. This is what we're looking for. We're going to try and buy as many parts for this car off this list as possible. I'm not sure. I mean, I know we can buy sparks, rear muffler. We can buy the i4. Anything that's i4 will be going on this car. Won't have any rockers. We'll have an ignition coil, fuel rail. But yeah, we're going to try and use mainly these parts, and then we will paint the car in red to match some of the parts that we've got going in. And hopefully, once we've built this one, we will then build this one and see what the difference in price is. So before we get started, we need to completely strip down the car as per the usual and get it repaired, get it painted and get it restored. So here we go. Sorry about that, guys. This cold is finally leaving me. It's only took me nearly a week to get it out of my system. Been a bit of a crazy week with work. People unfortunately being off ill, and it's required a few of us to have a switch around out of our hours. So I've been night trunking instead of day trunking. But while we were doing this, what I did want to say is thanks for your support with the car mechanic videos. They've gone down really well. Everyone seems to really enjoy them. I know my brother has definitely enjoyed them. And I've had some good feedback about them. I've also had some feedback where I've had a bit of advice on what I could do to change the channel up a bit different for everyone else's. So I'm going to try that on the next episode. But this is going to be our first street racer car that we'll have done. Obviously we've stuck to muscle pretty much throughout, apart from the Lotus Esprit. So hopefully we can make this look a bit more street, as we will call it. Let's get our hoops off. The more and more I play this, the more I want to just give this a go and go out and buy something and just really just go for it. Strip a car down, give it a go. It would cost me an absolute fortune, and I would also need a lot of advice to get started so I don't get messed over. I would pick the one with all the rear bushes. As usual, the bushes are taking over. Also guys, for those who haven't seen, there is a new DLC coming out, which is the Porsche DLC. Oh, choking pug. So I'll look forward to see what cars will actually come with the Porsche DLC. That should be quite interesting. It'd be nice to see an old school 911, as well as maybe a Carrera. I'm trying to think of the new one they did. The GT3, I think, was the new one that's just come out. So it'd be nice to see one of those. Don't know whether they'd get the rights for one of those, to be honest, but it'd be nice to see. Also, I'm going to start looking at some of the workshop content, so if anybody does have a piece of content they haven't released, let me know. I'll definitely love to do a full review. I think when we've done both of these Honda Civics, I think I will want to keep one, but I think I will be keeping this one due to the parts that I'm going to be putting into it. And then I will sell the other one off for a little bit of a profit. Hopefully quite a big profit, but we'll see. As you've seen before, you think some of these cars are worth a lot, and then you finally get them rebuilt, and they're not worth half as much as you were hoping. Like with the Lotus, I was expecting after a full restore that to be worth about 60, 70, and it was nowhere near that. Which is quite shocking, really, because the Lotus Esprit is quite a classic in my eyes. Right, so what body panels have we got? I don't think we've got any body panels. We've got a window. We've got a door. And we've got some headlights. A side panel. We really haven't got much on in the way of body panels. So let's have a look. I think that that is pretty much it for the panels. There really isn't much. Shame you can't change the side skirts. Right then, so let's get the few little bits and bobs out, and then oh, I've got to lift the car back up because I've got to get the gearbox off to lift the engine out. We'll move this over anyway. Now I know with the V8s you have to have the engine out. The gearbox out. I'm presuming it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So Let's get this up, get the gearbox off, and get this all rebuilt. There aren't that many parts on the engine to replace because the car costs us nothing, so there isn't really much for us to replace. We're going to be buying rather than repairing, sorry. So the engine strip down itself is only going to be a few seconds because there is nothing for us to strip down. Let's pull that out. Let's drop that onto our crane. Right, is there any parts left on? No parts remaining. So we need to move over our detailing. So let's move this over to A. Oh, put our battery on charge. That would help. That will save us a bit of money. Send this over to A. Right, let's get going. Oh, no. Detail interior. Oh, I forgot to look at the price. Damn it. So 4,076 after the interior cleanup, and 5,875. So already it is already making us some money. So let's get these returned. And there we go. Right, now engine. What haven't? Okay, I think it's better to explain what we've got rather than what we haven't got. Okay, we really don't have much. We've got our clutch, we've got our flywheel, our pressure plate, and our clutch cover. We have a crank in there. And this is pretty much it. So let's get this rotated, see what we have in the way of pistons. I don't think there's going to be much in here. In fact, there is absolutely nothing. That is the whole engine, guys. That's all we had. That's quite shocking, actually. So there isn't going to be much to repair. As long as we don't break the block, I will be happy. So, block, please survive. Yep. Oh, the gearbox survived. There were a few things there that did get damaged, but I don't think there was as much as I was worried about. So, part mount. In goes our box. Our engine. Right, so we need crank. I4. Is it not just a normal crank? Oh, we can't get a aftermarket I4. Eee. Oh, they're cams, that's why. Silly Andy. Right, okay, so there's no cranks. Are there any pistons? Yes, there are. So, we can buy 1, 2, 3, 4 pistons. Are there any rod caps? No. Are there any crank caps? No. What else are we going to need for the lower oil pan? No. So, let's get... Oh, we still need to buy our crank. So, that is standard store. Crank. I4. And we need some rod caps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need some crankshaft bearing caps. 3 of those. We need a new oil pan, if I could spell oil. We need an I4 oil filter. An I4 oil pan. And that'll do us for the lower part of the engine anyway. And now let's put these lovely new pistons in. Oh, piston rings. I didn't see any in the other shop, which is here, so... Piston... no. Learn to spell. Right, so there's no pistons in here. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's get these inserted. Now you can definitely see the difference between the standard piston. And we start with 189 horsepower. I'm hoping after we put in all aftermarket parts and we can increase that by quite a lot. Let's get all of our rod caps and our crankshaft caps on. There we go. There we go. So there's the lower part of the engine built. So let's rotate this round and let's put on new clutch and flywheel parts. But I want to go aftermarket here, so we're going to go gearbox, clutch plate, pressure plate, flywheel. So let's get these in. Much different look. Yep. There is actually quite a different look on a lot of the parts, by the looks of it. That's awesome. Now our bearing cap, there wasn't one on the aftermarket, so we do need to buy a standard one of those. So gearbox, bearing. Release bearing. I don't know why I said bearing cap there. Alright, so now we need to look at power steering pump, alternator and engine head. Now hopefully, again, can we get these from the aftermarket? I don't know. So we need engine head, i4. Right, we can get the i4. We need an alternator. We needed a power steering. Come on, Andy. Power steering pump i4. Let's get all these thrown on. Oh, there's a massive difference. Look at the shine on that compared to the standard block. Whoa. That was a bit weird. We've got a bit of a graphical lag there. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. So can we get a turbo manifold, a fuel rail DI and some camshafts? So fuel rail DI, yes we can. Exhaust manifold, turbo, yes we can. And camshaft. What camshafts do we need? Is it just basic? Yep, just basic camshafts. We need 2 of those. Can we get any fuel parts? Fuel filter, yes, we'll throw that in. What do we need? A head cover. No head covers. Oh no. Come on, Andy. Sort it out. Right, there's no head covers. So let's throw all these in. A new fuel rail DI. I love the red. Absolutely love the red. We can't put our cover on because we need to look at that. Wow, I love that chrome exhaust. Definitely love that exhaust. So on goes that. Now, is there a cover? Are there any covers? No. So we need to go to the standard store for a cover. Exhaust cover, exhaust. Okay, let's just type it in properly. Manifold cover, and then let's throw that on. There we go. Right, now we need some cam gears and intake. So aftermarket, cam, intake. Oh. And standard cam gears. So our new chrome manifold. That's got a weird texture to it, hasn't it? It's a bit of a weird texture, but cool. So we need a throttle and a head cover. So head cover i4. And I believe we can buy an aftermarket throttle. We can. Is that it? That doesn't look anything like... I don't think so, anyway. That's a bit weird. But that is really nice. I really like that. I actually really do like some of these aftermarket parts that I haven't used at all yet, which is a bit weird. I don't know why I haven't. Right, can we get timing? I know we can get some sparks. We're going to need 4 of these. Now, can we get timing? Oh. Timing. Right, okay, so let's have a look what we can get that's left. So we've got some exhaust parts. Ignition wise, we might be able to get, I think, is the i4OC on these? I don't know. So again, exhaust filter. We might be able to get filter parts. Okay, so we need to go here for timing. And we need a time, just a basic timing belt on this, isn't it? So in goes our timing belt. Our new spark plugs. And then we need ignition coils, which I'm sure I saw aftermarket ignition coils. I did. Wow. This engine's going to look really, really, really good when it's done. And we're definitely going to put this car into red. Just to make it play off against itself. Timing cover we need. There isn't one in here, we've already looked. So back home. Timing cover i4. And then we can get our pump, water pump, roller and crankshaft pulley. Again, I'm checking all of these so I know. So we can't get a water pump, can't get a crankshaft pulley, and we can't get a roller. Okay, so we need to go to here and go water pump i4, crankshaft roller i4, and idle. I think it's the A, but I just want to make sure before I put it on. We actually already had one repaired, and a absolute waste of money. Hopefully we can put that on our other one. Yeah, it is an A. So let's throw this on. Serpentine belt we won't have been able to repair. Serpentine belt B. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's the right one. I'm glad it is the right one there. Belt tensioner, we need... Oh, we still need to do a Bentley. We need to do a V12. And there we go. Oh, okay, so we need the serpentine belt A. Belt A. I can't remember whether we had a radiator for this car either, so we need to have a look at that. Whoa, every time we rotate around the back end of this engine, we're getting a bit of lag. That's very, very weird. And there we have it, guys. That looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to throw that into our car. So, now, before we move on, what parts do we need to replace in here? So, our battery's on charge, we need a new brake servo. Did we repair our radiator A? No, because we probably didn't have one. Oh, we repaired our filter base there. So that's awesome. So, oh, the fuel filter we've already won. So radiator A and brake servo. Brake servo. Rad A, and it'll need either housing A or I think it's housing A on this with one fan. No, it is B with 2 fans. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need a air filter, and then we're going to need the clips. So filter. We need. Oh no! We need that one. Filter cover, and we're going to need clip A. So I don't forget, because as you've seen in every single video I've done a restoration, I always forget to put the clips back on. So in go our clips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there, that is starting to come on quite nicely. So we'll quickly chuck it up. One thing I'm going to buy in advance, as per usual, is some bushes, because I know we're going to use quite a lot of them. So we're going to buy 14 of these. I think we need 16 actually. And hopefully we manage to repair our 2 cross members. As you know, guys, cross members do start to get expensive. So we need a front cross member. Do we need a rear? Ooh, so we need both. So front and rear. It's a bit of a shame that we've had to buy both of those. Not overly expensive, but it's still parts that we're having to spend money on. Get all our new bushes in. I do try to focus on some of the smaller things that you miss a lot more, like bushes, because if you forget them, they can be an absolute pain trying to get them squeezed in at the end. So we need a steering rack and a front sway bar, which I will buy next. Trying to do everything from one position. Okay, so we need a knuckle cover as well. So front sway bar. Can we get a steering knuckle over here? Steering rack. We need a knuckle cover. Front axle knuckle cover, there we go. So throw that on, throw our steering rack in, throw in our sway bar. Now, we know from experience that there's a lot of parts here like tie rods and suspension are going to have to be replaced, so we'll get those done next after we've just put these hubs in. We need some new bearings, so let's jump over this side. And this is where all our bushes start to come in. As usual, using 100 bushes. Right, so where are we at? So we need ventilated brakes. Oh, we need our tie rods, don't we? 1, 2, 1, 2. Brakes are vented. Oh. I don't think we've repaired any brakes anyway, but we'll have a look. Have we actually got some tie rods there? Did I buy some tie rods for a previous... No, I didn't. I thought I bought some for a previous job and still had them though. So next... Have we... Right, brake discs. 1, 2. Oh, we could have repaired calipers and those, to be fair, but oh well, we'll put new ones on. I've just thought, we haven't been looking. Is there any running gear parts for here? Suspension? No. Okay, so we haven't had any problems here. There are some exhaust parts, so we do need to be very careful that we don't lose those. And we need to get some wheel hub bearings into these axles right here. So we'll go and get 2 bearings. No, we know there's none in here because there's no suspension parts. We need a bearing. We need 2 of these. I think we need some axles. Do we need... Oh, why can't we put those on? What have I missed? Oh, what have we missed? The engine, Andy? That's what you've missed, mate. I'd like to see how far we can actually increase. I need to remember that I have a lot of those cylinders. Okay, so, right, we need front shock absorber A. Front shock absorber A. We're going to need 2 springs, 2 caps. Where are we? Over here. and then we can get the rear suspension done, rear cross member completed, and move on to getting our engine in finally. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Get our other side in. There we go. Right, so that's just waiting for the engine at the front now. Let's get the rear axle finished. Hopefully we ain't got too much more to spend. We've got plenty of spare money, but I'm trying to obviously keep this as cheap. Now, right. These bushes here are the bane of everybody's life, so please, please remember these small bushes. Otherwise you will drive yourself crazy trying to figure out what you've missed. And one over there. Wheel hub 3 on both sides we've got. Awesome. Alright, so now. So we need 2 suspension arms. Oh, no. We're out of bushes. So we need rear suspension arm A and some bushes. So rear suspension arm A. We need some more bushes. Let's see if I can remember. So we need 2 for each side at the top. Then we need 2 for the front. 2 there. Okay, so I think that's enough bushes now. Won't have to buy any more of those. Ah, that's a small one. That's why. So we've probably actually got more bushes than we need now. I thought we were running out. I didn't realise that was a large and a small. I thought there was just smalls on the both of those. Oh, you learned something new. More small rubber bushings. Okay. So this car has small and large, so we'll buy a few of each so we've got spares. There we go. Let's got all those on. Wheel hub. Need some more bearings. And some caps. 1, 2. Okay, so rear sway bar we need no. So rear sway. Sure it was A. If it wasn't, we've just bought the wrong one, but I will. Nope, we got the right one. So we need rear shock A's. So suspension, rear shock A. There we go. That's this side nearly complete. Let's jump over here. And let's start putting this side together. There we go. That's what I want to do next is this suspension arm. Okay, so we need a rear suspension arm A. I thought we'd bought a rear suspension arm A. There it is. I don't remember any sway bar on the other side either, so we need to put 2 of these in our bag. Did I put one on? We need to jump over and have a look, don't we, really? No, we didn't. There it is. See, there is always a little job here and there that you will forget. We're going to need a new spring and cap for that side as well. So suspension. There we go. Oh, yeah, I've just spotted. We didn't put our bushes on our cross member, which we'd have been trying to chase down later. So there's those. I know we've got this rear shock because we bought 2. How are we doing? Oh, no, we're not putting that on. So, rear suspension. There's actually more suspension parts on this car than I've seen on all the cars that we've done to date. Obviously being a newer car. Oh, wow. So wheel hub. No, that's front. Wow, what a waste. Rear wheel hub. Oh, I suppose we've got some spare parts for other builds. I need to start putting stuff in my warehouse as well, and when we're starting each job, having a look at what parts we're going to use and not use. Right, so we need a spring cap, I believe. So, spring cap. We're not far off, actually. Oh, I thought I bought 2 of those. I honestly believe we'd brought 2 spring caps, so hopefully, if not, I'll just have to buy. No, I didn't. So that's weird. Normally I buy everything in 2s, so I'm a bit shocked there. I don't know what I did there. There we go. Much better. Anything missing? Just our brakes. So we need basic brake discs. No, that's a drum. Now, I know we've got some caliper stuff, so I'm not going to buy those, because I do need to start using what we've got backed up. New pads, obviously. Yeah, see, we've got some calipers stacked up. We need to start using what we've got. New pads, new calipers. Alright, that should be the rear running gear, which it is. Now we need a new fuel tank and a new fuel filter. Fuel pump. So we can have an aftermarket fuel pump and a basic fuel tank. Right, so now exhaust, we need rear muffler C, exhaust pipe, middle muffler, and a cat converter. So exhaust, middle muffler, catalytic converter, exhaust pipe. So that's a start. I don't think there's any exhaust pipe C that we can use. So let's throw those on. That looks really nice. See, now the problem you've got is there isn't a rear muffler C, so we're gonna have to buy a standard one of those. Which is a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to have a full chrome all the way to the back, but it's not a problem. This should still look quite nice and brand new. Okay, so the pipes are still chrome to match our new chrome exhaust. Then we're going to need our front section, which is the turbo section. I'm sure they will have a turbo section. Is that the right one though? Let's find out. It was. So we have got a turbo chrome all the way up to the engine where we're about to drop our engine in. Is that going to cause us a problem? In fact, I think the only problem we're actually going to have here is, where's our engine? I need to remove this here. There we go. So now if I take this from here, and, let's, be a pretty good crane if you could lift it up there. When you're finished. Install. Yeah, damn it. I was hoping we'd been able to put it around that turbo section, but okay. It's only one part. So let's remove this. Drop this back down. Install our engine. Oh, look at that beast. Oh! Sway bar end link. We need to get that done. And another one this side. And then I saw our brake, ABS pump, and our module, which we haven't got. So brakes, module, sway bar, end link Bs. What else did I see we needed? Our battery's on charge, so I know we don't need one of those. We'll go and get that now. So let's lift that up, go and get our battery. all our missing sway bars. Oh, I bought the wrong ones. We needed A's. I really should just make a list of things rather than buying things that we don't need. And one here. Turbo section back in. Ooh, turbocharger. So, gearbox. We have one. I didn't see any gearboxes in the aftermarket, but we are going to check it just in case. Nope. Our gearbox is fully repaired, which is awesome. Alright, we're going to put our axles in. And... so, axle. Oh. Drive. Oh, it's because I'm on the aftermarket. I was thinking then. Oh, no, it's an axle. Axle. Where is it? We need our axles and our drive shaft. Oh, that's why. You're looking for the wrong thing. Silly man. Oh, wasted money. So in goes our drive shaft. Now our axles, we need to buy one, which is over here. Axle, drive axle C, H, A, B, C. There we go. Right, now we can finish off our engine parts. Now, what I do want to have a look at is their turbo. Pretty sure that's it. We'll find out now. Oh, there goes the turbo. This thing is going to be absolutely unbelievably powerful. Starter. Cover. Wow. Right, so body parts. We did repair some of them. I didn't repair the door. Oh, no. I just thought. We need to back up and go to body. So we can have bumper C, rear bumper C, hood. No, I prefer these ones. We'll go for these ones. Body. Got Sumoto. So now we need a right door so far. Right, let's get our new parts put on. New headlights put in. New style front bumper. Oh, was that our new style headlight? I hope so. If not, this really needs to move back to where it came from. Left headlight. Yeah, it is, yeah. A new hood. Right, so we need a new fender. New passenger door. Driver door mirror. And finally, no trunk, new rear bumper. Trunk. There. And new tail lights. I know we need all windows, so rear. There's all our new windows. There we go. So that should be all our new body parts on. All we should have left now to do is Oh, rear window. Sure we bought a new rear window. Yeah, we did. Why didn't it go on? So, sports tyres. What else are we missing? Piston rings, they will sort themselves out. Seats. And we have our fan in, don't we? Yep, so. Alright, let's buy ourselves some new alloys and tyres. Something a bit different. Might even go for some black alloys actually. Ooh. I think we're going to go for 18s. And tyres. Sport. 18. Ooh. Profile's low. Yep. Well, 4 of those. So that almost wraps it up for this episode. Almost. We just need to get our tyres on, get our tyres balanced, get our interior parts done, and then we can have a look at the car. And I might even dyno test this one. Since we put so much time into it. These nice low profile tyres should look nice with our new paint job. It's nice to see we're doing an episode without messing up tyres for the first time. Which hopefully we'll do a lot more. So that should be all of our tyres done. Just need to balance the last 2. While they're balancing, I am going to put the rears on. Just to have a look, see how it feels, how it looks. They look really small for 18s. These may have to be changed. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to change those because they look tiny. That's an 18? I know they're low profile tyres, but... Okay. We nearly did it, guys. We nearly did it. We nearly did it. So we're going to have to go up to 20s, I think. So let's go back, go to our... Oh, no. Let's go back to our... There. Let's get some 20s. Yeah. Well done, Andy. So, start again. Let's get rid of all previous ones. And let's start again. 2020, yep. I need to start taking note of what cars what size alloys to put on what cars. Oop. Right, slow down. No tyres to work with. Oh, did I only buy 1 tyre? Really? Gotta be kidding me. Sport tyre. 23. Yes, I did. Well done, Andy. These 20s are definitely going to look good. There we go. Right, so we've got all those done. We're just balancing the last few out. Please, please. Yeah, I can already tell they're going to look so much better. Have a look at that. Way better, way better. Right, so Last wheel's balancing, and then we just need to get some interior parts on, and we are done. Turn her over, see how she runs. Check that all-important horsepower. Like I say, I'm looking to break with the new part. It was on 189. I'd love to break 200. Somewhere close to 250 would be awesome. There we go. And then we need to spray it, of course. Awesome. Right, so we're going to move this to by the door, because we need to open the door to get our new interior parts. So home, body, no, come on Andy, figure it out. Home, interior, and steering wheel, we want something. Will that fit? I think that'll be fine. Right, now we want some nice seats. Don't think I'm going to put a rear seat in here just because... Oh, I might do that. We'll have to because of the restoration, won't we? Interior, install seats, a wheel. Right, now we need a bench for the back. Oh, what have I done? Back up. So we need a bench. We want something leather to match. Oh, will those fit? I'm gonna try this because it'll turn it into. I actually don't know whether these will fit. I haven't seen this chair before. Ah, damn it. So I think we are just going to have to look at a basic bench. Ah, okay, so Katsu. Yeah, we'll just put the basic Katsumoto one in by the looks of it. So in goes that. Close our doors. Move it to paint. Let's get a nice bright red paint. Let's change our camera. There. So we're looking for red. We're looking for a brighter red. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's awesome. Let's move this back out to our garage door. Oh, just look at that, guys. That really, really does look amazing. So, are we missing any parts, and what is our new horsepower? So let's check parts first. Right, license plates. The piston rings haven't come on because we haven't turned it on. So let's get our license plates on. Great Britain. 1, 2. So 1 and 2, and then let's turn her over. That steering wheel looks really nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh! That sounds very nice. So. Horsepower comes in at 189 still? I thought we got more horsepower from those parts. Or is that from the crate parts, maybe? Still not picking up 2 piston rings, which they're obviously there, otherwise the pistons wouldn't be in. But the car is worth 115,000. Oh my god. That is insane. I'm sure we only paid about 13 for this. I'll have to watch back through the purchase video, but I'm sure we only paid. Oh wow, that's amazing. Well guys, I'm actually quite happy with this. I wasn't expecting to do a car like this, but I'm so glad I did, because it does look amazing. I'm quite pleased with this. It was all in all a good restoration, and those new engine parts do look absolutely spot on with all the chrome. I mean, just look at this. It just really, really plays off on the car. Let's move back a bit. Look at that, guys. It just looks amazing. Right, guys, as I said, thank you very, very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification button. I will get another episode out tomorrow on what's on the plan. The plan says next episode is Theme Hospital. So there should be a new episode on Theme Hospital for tomorrow, which should be pre-recorded. I need to just check. And then we will slip into Empire Architect the day after. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you coming back every day and watching all my videos, which, apart from yesterday, are daily videos. The new Dirt Rally video will be out soon as well. Have a nice day, guys. I'm Truck Randy. I will see you all in the next episode.